Hey there YouTube, this is MJ on Notion Channel, giving you guys a deck profile which I know you've been craving for, and I just want to say thank you for all the people that have been giving me the views, the likes, the comments, and everything. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. My deck profile, obviously, in the title is Virtual Beast, or Spiritual Beast, or Spiritual Beast Tamers, however you want to call them. To me, they are incredibly fun. Their mechanics are very spot on. The only complaint I have to have is their speed and consistency of getting stuff first turn. But let's just get started. Let's first start off with like the most important cards I think in the deck is pretty much Triple Elder and Triple Conhawk. Let me just break this down real quick. Elder allows you to get the additional normal summon, while Conhawk allows you to banish, to basically have, he basically has a Golden Spark effect. Banish, and then you can add the card that you banish, which has to be a Virtual Beast card. You can get a spell, trap, or monster, and you can add 2 turns later. The biggest point of basically bringing them out is, of course, if you have like another Virtual Beast out of play, either a Tamer or a Spiritual Beast, you can just get the opposite, banish these both, and then recycle and do some more plays, and it's really, really awesome. Also allows you to put more fodder out of play for Ulti Conhawk and do all kind of play. But these are your main guys right here. Your Searcher and your additional normal summon, which is big. After that, I do play 2 Lara. A lot of people like to do just the 1 Lara, one win, but I'm just like, you want your ratios to be really spot on. So 2 Lara, and it's also like, okay, if you have a Spiritual Beast in graveyard, you can just special summon it, and it's like too good, just too good to me. I do triple Apelio though, because Apelio is a booster, and he's also a decent beat stick, because once per turn during another player's turn, you can banish a Virtual Beast card, either, you know, monsters, whatever, and then you gain counter attack or defense. You can activate this during the damage step, which is huge to me. It's just like, okay, just, oh, you're going to attack me, banish, I'm at 23, or at whatever. It's attack and defense as well, so why not? It's good fodder to put stuff on play, which is big in the deck. Win, which actually I loved Win at first. I thought Win was going to be the most OP card, because when she's normal summoned, you basically add a, you basically special summon a Virtual Beast card from out of play. It's like really, really good. I do match her with 2 Petalfins, which a lot of people like to only run 1 of Petalfin as well. I mainly run 2 Petalfins basically because I want more fodder for out of play, and I just want more monsters just for engine. But its effect just to banish any Virtual Beast card is just too good, because I can banish my Steeds if I already have the Steeds on. If I just top deck the Steeds and I can't use it until the next turn, which is kind of like then I can just, you know, banish it just to bounce your card, which makes some awesome things. And last but not least, 2 Pingus. I don't really care for Pingu. Like, at first I loved him, but like right now I'm not very big on him. Mainly because he doesn't have a tamer to order it. You know, it works with him in a sense. Like, they haven't given us a Pingu's tamer. I can't remember. I think it's a girl. I can't remember her name. But they're also going to have a fusion for Pingu as well. That's basically ulti Pingu. What Pingu basically does, I banish one of my ultis, and I can add the lesser form in. I just banish a type and then get another type. It's not bad. For spells, this deck is actually rather spell heavy. Gold Sark, because why would you run Gold Sark in this deck? It's just too dumb. And once Solar Release, these are my 1/1s. Like, Solar Release to me, I'm actually thinking about running like a second one just to kind of, you know, fit that in. But to me, this is just too good, because if your opponent does a lot of graveyard plays, or if they like to recycle plenty, like actually I just played earlier today, I actually played a Dolce player, and this hurts so much, because I actually had some decent stuff, and I actually got some decent stuff in their graveyard before the recycle, and I was like, I'm gonna, so it was just too strong. 2 MST, just because, just problematic cards. People still play Skill Drain, people still play Vanities and stuff, which is very annoying. Not a humongous thing to deal with, but MST is perfectly meant for the deck. Triple Reasoning. Reasoning to me is just so strong in the deck, because all my tamers are like, you know, Lara's 1, Elder's 2, and Win is 3, so there's that match, and also all the Spiritual Beasts are 4. So, I mean, there's just still a chance that, you know, there's a more likely chance that they're going to call it right if they just call 4 every time. But just to thin out my deck is very huge. Now I'm just like, whatever, because normal summon Lara, and then I still get some plays. Triple emergency teleport. I know, I'm proxying them too, but whatever. I'm going to get another one hopefully tomorrow via trade. but emergency teleport is huge. A lot of people only do 2, and I'm like, why? Just do the 3. I mean, it's mainly because I do reasoning, which I do build these rather often, but it's just do teleport because you can never run out just run out materials for that fusion summon. Just do it. And last but not least, triple bonds. I love this card so much because all the ultis, all the fusions, are all their effects all are supposed to be a 2. You can actually attack with my favorite guy. You can do ulti Peleo, and you can attack, right? You can like, okay, I'll attack. Then what you can actually bounce it back with this effect, supposed to be a 2 anytime you want, and then bring out the 2 materials, activate bonds, bring them out again, attack again. And I just love that so much. And there's also a lot of things with this timing that these cards do very well as well, such as bottomless, such as compose or target effects, which are like, okay, let's say Dracosax effect. Okay, attribute the token to pop your card. Bounce it, you miss target, bring out 2 guys, and then I can do bonds to bring out a different one. And it's also very good with engine plans as well. So yeah, that's that. For traps, which I'm not very big on the traps are basically in just because you need something else to fill in the deck, and they fill in very well, except for, of course, the Virtual Beast traps. Your staple 3, I'm not sure if I would honestly run any more than these, because these are the most common ones, easiest for me to get. Torrential Compose and Bottomless are very easy. So I'm not very big on it, just, for the deck, you don't really need a lot of summon stoppers, just get your engine off and you're going to do very well. So, yeah. On top of that, triple Training War. Because yet again, reasoning builds my stuff rather easily. So yeah, just get him. Let's get that beat up. And 2 ambush, and of course the 2 steeds. For those that do not know what these 2 cards do, let me start off with ambush here. I think ambush is a little bit better than steeds, just by a little bit. Ambush, basically, if I have a Virtual Beast out of play and if I have a Virtual Beast spawn, a Virtual Beast tamer, and either graveyard or out of play, or a spiritual beast monster out of play or in graveyard, either or, any combination of both, you special summon 1 of each, and then boom. But you have to have, but one has to be from out of play, one has to be from the graveyard, just to make sure people don't get confused. But you can only bring out virtual beast monster for the rest of the turn. Well, look at that, it doesn't matter. And to me, it's just so good because you can do that, like, just do it during your opponent's end phase, because any of the virtual beast monsters can only be special summoned once a turn. And that's why you want to kind of loop around and do different combinations of different people, and that's why they made these guys so generic. So yeah, to me, it's very valuable, especially with reasoning. So, and of course, Steeds. People have actually been saying that Steeds is actually pretty broke, which I do not think so. Their engine is very strong to make the spam them out fairly easily, but Steeds is not OP. Because Steeds takes a turn, and yeah. But Steeds allows me to basically just, pop monsters on the field equal to the virtual beast monsters on the field. Very good for spam decks, but I end up only bringing out, like, I'll usually, end up doing, having, like, I don't know, like 2 random, ultis out, and I'll have, like, 1 Steeds face down. And what usually what I'll deal with is like, okay, I've got 2, all I have to do is just activate Steeds and just do whatever. But I mean, if Steeds did like any cards on field, I would feel so much better about it, because then I'll just be able to nuke field very easily. But since it's only monsters, I'll only keep out the 2 and just whatever. But yet again, it's very good if you need it, if it's a very good clutch card at the same time. So yeah, that's basically the main deck. The extra deck is very simple, very cut and dry. I do not have any extra fancy stuff. I do not have any exclusive for synchros. I do want to get some tuners in for some synchro stuff. I only have 1 multi-petal. I would definitely recommend having triple of her, of course, the triple Hanahawk, and then the triple ulti-petal. Definitely do triple each, especially if you're running Rapengu, because you are going to run through these guys rather easily, and you do not want to run out of their resources. Yeah, that's pretty much the deck file, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys have any pointers or tips, please put them down below. If you guys want to check out the Do It Strong Facebook page, link down below. You guys also would like to check me out on Twitter down below as well. And then just doobly-doo. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.